Hello and welcome back again to BPS. I'm Shaina, and as all of you are quite aware of the fact that Jammu and Kashmir is holding the first phase of its assembly elections, and this is the first time they have been holding these elections after the abrogation of Article 370. Okay, so what are the current themes that we need to understand from this assembly election is like what does Jammu and Kashmir's assembly elections hold for BJP? Like BJP is looking a great eye for this, and if BJP really secures a good number of seats from this Jammu and Kashmir, then maybe in the center we can see a lot more influence of BJP in terms of the national politics as of now that they have. Okay, because at the center we know that this time the BJP could not secure a majority seat and it's right now working on a coalition government, but it is still looking eyes onto the next assembly elections that are happening in all around the country in four of the major states, and one of them is Jammu and Kashmir. Please excuse me for my voice, I'm a little sick of this, but still let us see what happens in the assembly elections of Jammu and Kashmir. So this time 23.27 lakhs voters, of which this many male and this many female are going to participate in the first phase, which will see 24 assembly elections constituencies across various districts. So as you can see, the yellow region, as you can see, all these yellow regions are actually the regions which consist of the Doda, the Kishtwar, Ramdan, the Anantnag, Pulwama. All these are regions which constitute the first phase of the assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir. And those that you can see are the blue lines, the blue marked areas. These will be the second phase, and the orange ones will be the third phase. So assembly elections in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir is happening on the three different phases. So today is the first phase of the assembly elections. Now there are prominent leaders that we have seen over the years, and this is the first time that this election is going to be a deal breaker for either BJP, or we can see that there are new independent leaders that have come up to participate in these elections. Like for example, we have already known about this leader Muhammad Yusuf Tarigami. He is a member of the CPIM, and he has been looking for this fifth consecutive term from the Kulgam segment. He's a very popular leader there, and this time also he's participating in this. And the lady that you see below him, if it's quite familiar to you all, she is the daughter of the very famous politician Mehbooba Mufti, and her name is Iltija Mufti, and both them are participating from the PDP, which is People's Democratic Party. And now People's Democratic Party, as you must be quite aware of the election scenario in the Jammu and Kashmir region, like PDP is not functioning very well. Okay, the national conference is somewhat so-so, but the PDP has not been able to secure good seats from the in the last assembly elections or so. So the PDP is not very functionable at this point of time, but this is the first time that people are viewing a new limelight into the nature of the functioning of PDP, because new leaders have come up in the PDP, which is Iltija Mufti and Wahid Para. And on the same time, as you can see, the Congress and the National Conference are on an alliance. From the Congress, we can see Ghulam Ahmad Mir, and from the National Conference, we have Sakina Itu. Okay, so in the Kashmir area, as you can see, like BJP is contesting on its own, PDP is contesting on its own, but Congress and the National Conference, they are somewhat in an alliance, and they want to secure the majority of the seats, whichever format it happens for them. Okay, even Congress was also not very good in terms of performing, in terms of gathering seats in the Jammu and Kashmir area, but yes, but since now National Conference and the Congress are together in the same alliance, so there are a lot of equations that might happen. Okay, so National Conference leader Omar Abdullah said the people have not forgotten the abrogation of Article 370, and he also expressed hope that people will vote for NC Congress alliance. So Omar Abdullah has always been speaking about the abrogation of Article 370 and ending the special status of the Jammu and Kashmir. But many don't know that the Congress and the NC are at this point of time contesting only on this basis that they need the revocation of Article 370, that they need to bring back the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, so this is the entire premise of their alliance, that will be functioning in the entire Jammu and Kashmir. But BJP is standing on its own. So BJP's rise that you can see in the Jammu region has been quite substantial in the few years, as you can see. So because of this, in the 2022, as you must have seen this report, that from the year 2022, the delimitation that was carried out in the entire Jammu and Kashmir Assembly has increased the seats from 87 to 90. So in this entire delimitation process, one thing which has benefited is the party of BJP. Why? Because now many tribal regions are also constituted as a constituency within the Jammu region, and now BJP is hopeful that these tribal areas, these tribal belts are going to vote for the BJP. So in effect, the number of seats has increased from 83 to 90. Okay. Now, as you can see, the BJP's rise in the Jammu region, because the seat share, as you can see, at one point, this is the Jammu region. The Jammu region is a region which is largely constituted by the Hindu majority, and many of the people in the Jammu region, they want to vote for BJP because they feel that a sense of security with this party. And also there is another region called as the Jammu region, which is another Jammu region, but it is largely dominated by the Muslims, and BJP has not been quite well in grappling the seats in this Muslim dominated Jammu region. And there is another which is called as a Kashmir Valley. So in the entire Kashmir Valley, BJP has never been able to secure any seats. Okay, never in history it was able to secure any seats in the Kashmir Valley, because BJP's entire agenda does not matches with the premise or with the hope or with the aspirations of the Kashmir Valley. Now in the Jammu region, as you can see, in the seat share, it was first started at 1, then it went to 11, and then it came to 19. So by this 2014, as you can see, the seat share has increased to 19 in the Jammu region, which is largely Hindu dominated region, and in the Muslim dominated region, the BJP seat share has increased to 6. Okay, BJP seat share has increased to 6. So this is what it speaks about the BJP's rise in the Jammu region. So this trend speaks about till the year 2014. Now this is the first time that after abrogation of Article 370, BJP is contesting elections in the assembly seats in the Jammu and Kashmir, and now this is the trend that everybody of us has been seeing, that from the year 2002 to the year 2014, BJP's rise has been consistent in the region of the Jammu and Kashmir. So because they were able to secure from 11 seats, they were able to bring at least 19 seats in the Jammu Hindu majority region, and the region where it was Muslim dominated Jammu region, they were able to secure from 1 seat to at least 6 seats till the year 2014. So this speaks volume of how popular the BJP government has become, the BJP party has become in the entire Jammu and Kashmir region. Now in the following year, let's say in this year, in the year 2024, in this assembly elections, now BJP is on a hope that this seat share is going to increase even more. Okay, so in 2002, the BJP won just 1 seat in the Hindu majority Jammu region, the Congress won 12 seats, the NC 2, the others 9. In 2014, the BJP swept this region, winning 19 of the 24 seats. So as you can see, BJP won out of all the 24 seats in the Hindu-dominated region. BJP could secure 19 seats out of the 24. Okay, so that itself spoke volume of how popular the BJP government had become lately. Now NC and the Congress won 2 each, and others backed just 1. Okay, in the same year, in the 2014, as you can see, the National Conference and the Congress, they could only secure 2 seats each. Okay, but the trend should have been different. The trend should have spoken much more of the National Conference than it spoke of the Congress or the BJP. But now it seems that people are actually tired of the same government that were functioning, the National Conference or the PDP that have been functioning in the Kashmir region, and now people might want a few changes. The people might want a new fresh look, a new fresh perspective in the entire region of the Jammu and Kashmir. In terms of vote share, the BJP tripled its average vote share from 15% in 2022 to 46% in 2014. Okay, so in terms of vote share, it has tripled from 2002 to 2014. As you can see, the trend has always increased. It has risen 3 times. From 15%, it has come to 46%. So this is the reason why in the year 2024, that is the current assembly election, the phase 1, BJP is very hopeful for this assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir, because they feel that the seat share might even rise even more. And from the year 2022, when the seat delimitation was constituted, when the constituency delimitation was done, even the BJP was able to secure some of the new constituencies in the tribal belt. So BJP is even hopeful that this rise in the BJP's influence over the Kashmir Valley might even increase even more. Now there are 3 regions. One is the Kashmir, the Hindu dominated. One is Kashmir, the Muslim dominated. The Muslim dominated, and the other is the Kashmir Valley, where the BJP has never been able to secure any seat. So this time also the BJP is actually not looking to win seat in the Kashmir Valley, which they have never won. Okay, the seat where the BJP government had never been able to secure any seats. So BJP is actually not looking to win seat in that, but BJP is still going to contest elections from those regions, but it is mostly looking for those areas where BJP might have a strong chance of winning. Like for example, as you can see, the Jammu region. Now in this year, as you can see, the trend itself speaks that there are 11 seats where the BJP has the strongest hold. The BJP might win in all these 11 seats which are in the Jammu region, which has the 24 seats. So out of 24, if BJP is able to secure 11 of the seats, that means it has got the majority in this Jammu region of out of the 24. Okay, next you see in the Jammu region, which is the Muslim dominated, there are 13 seats, but out of the 13 seats they only have 1. Okay, BJP has a strong hold in only 1. So the green colors, it reflects the moderate ratio where BJP might be able to secure some victory, the green color, and the yellow color speaks that the BJP has never been able to secure any seat in the region, which itself speaks of the Kashmir Valley. As you can see, there are 46 seats out of this, but BJP has never eyed on this because it knows that it is not going to win elections in those. So those 46 seats in the Kashmir Valley has not been targeted by BJP itself as of now also. But the Congress and the PDP won 3 each, and the NC bagged 1 seat in the last one, as we all know. And in terms of the vote share, BJP has increased 8% in 2002 to 27% in 2014. This is still 20 points lower than its performance in the Hindu majority districts. So BJP has said that in the Hindu majority, it's able to secure its votes even more. But overall, as you see, if you see the Kashmir Valley and the Muslim dominated Jammu region, it has not been able to do much more. It has not been able to do as what it is expected. So we still have 5 seats which is left for the moderates. That means it is moderately maybe or may not be in favor of BJP. But the 7 seats in the Jammu region, which is largely Muslim dominated, we can say that these 7 seats are not for BJP, because there are people who are never going to vote for BJP. But in the Kashmir, in the Jammu region, which is largely Hindu dominated one part, there is going to be like 11 of the seats as the strongest hold of BJP. Okay. Next, we have the party has never won a seat in the Kashmir Valley in the state assembly. It has never happened. So BJP is expected to contest in 67 of the 90 seats, leaving the rest for friendly parties in the Kashmir Valley. So Kashmir Valley, it has never targeted. So out of all the 90 seats, it is actually targeting the 67. It is going to contest in the 67 of the region, in the entire Jammu and also in the Kashmir Valley. But the BJP is expected to not look for any of the votes in the Kashmir Valley, but it is leaving up to the friendly parties. Now there are many analysts who are speaking of this election, like how BJP is trying to distribute the votes, or cut down the vote share of the other parties that by introducing a lot many individual candidates. So if you see the election, you see the PDP is already there, the NC is already there, the Congress NC alliance is there, the BJP is there, the CPIM is there. These are all parties that have been functioning in the regions. But there are many independent candidates who have come up. They have been coming up, the independent parties, the independent candidates. So many of the people think that in the Kashmir Valley, the BJP's idea is to distribute the votes among all these independent candidates and also the friendly parties. By friendly parties, it means like those that are pro BJP. That means they can be considered as a team B or team B for the BJP. So what BJP is thinking, like they might not be able to secure the votes in the Kashmir Valley, but they are hopeful that these independent parties, the independent candidates that are supposedly the B team of BJP, might be able to distribute the votes among itself, so that none of the other parties, maybe the NC or the Congress alliance, is able to secure votes in the Kashmir Valley. Okay, so none of them gets the majority. So this is what BJP has been trying to do. This is what is being spoken in the article. This is not mine analysis, but these are the things which are being spoken aloud. So it hopes that the valley seats are split between NC, the PDP and new parties which are ex-separatists, Sajid Lone, Engineer Rashid and the independents. So these are independent parties. Even the engineer Rashid, which was supposedly a very big discussions or a debate for many years. Then we have Sajid Lone and we have ex-separatists. So these are people who reside in the Kashmir Valley and who have always been a big influence in the Kashmir Valley. So this is what BJP is trying to do, is trying to distribute the votes among these, so that none of the NCP or the NC or the Congress alliance or the PDP does not get a majority in there. So by contesting on all seats in Kashmir, the BJP doesn't wish to crowd out the anti-NC Congress vote. While the PDP's influence has reduced over the years, as it didn't win any Lok Sabha seats in 2019 and 24, it is expected to recover some lost ground in the highly localized elections. So PDP has lost the People's Democratic Party has lost its influence in the Kashmir region, also in the Jammu region. But now, since many of them are looking at the daughter of Mehbooba Mufti, because she's the new face of the Kashmir, and she has been speaking aloud about the issues that has been going on inside the Jammu region and also inside the Kashmir region. So this is a new phase that has been coming up lately, and people are expecting that this might change the future of PDP. Even the PDP is not sure if they will be able to perform better, but many are in fact sure that PDP's earlier performance compared to 2019 and 24 will be much better in this localized elections. So the state now has 9 ST reserve seats for first time, 3 in the Kashmir Valley, 6 in Jammu, of which 5 are in Muslim majority districts of Rajouri and Poonch. Okay, ST reserve seats. So BJP, what after the delimitation in 2020 in 2022, what it has done, it has increased the number of seats in the valley, in the Kashmir region also, in the Jammu region also. So all these seats are actually ST reserve seats. Okay, few are in Kashmir Valley, the 3 is in the Kashmir Valley and 6 are in the Jammu Valley. So now we know that Jammu itself is distributed among Hindus and Muslims, and in the majority Hindu regions, BJP has always been functioned very well. They have always been very popular, but not in the Muslim dominated Jammu. Okay, but since with the coming of the ST reserve seats, which have now been distributed like 3 each, one in the Kashmir Valley as well. So since BJP has never won any seat in the Kashmir Valley, so it is now eyeing the Pahadis, so that they will be giving, so they are eyeing the Pahadis and saying that if the Pahadis vote, if the STs vote for BJP, this will be a victory for BJP, as they might be able to secure some seats in the Kashmir Valley, which they were never successful in doing for the last many years. Okay, so Jammu, in the Hindu majority, it's quite sure that these are the alliance which might win, like the Indian National Congress and the National Conference Alliance. They might win at least 16 of the seats. Okay, then INC plus NC alliance, and we have PDP might have like 5% of the chances. So these are the different equations. So this graph, you can find it in India Today. Okay, I have taken this graph from India Today group. So if you can go to their links, if you can go to their channel or to their pages, you can see the entire election analysis given in India Today. It's a very interesting article to read. I've picked it up from there itself. So you can see how the graph explains like what are the alliance, what are the scenarios that might happen in the Kashmir Valley, also in the Jammu region. So these are the different scenarios have been given. Like if the Indian National Congress and NC, if they are able to secure the votes, maybe 100% of the vote transfer, or maybe they might be able to have 5% of the vote transfer, the PDP might have 5% of the vote. So these are certain scenarios which have been imagined and which have been calculated in this India Today group. So if you are very enthusiast of the election, then you can go and check out their page, and you can see all the election and analysis from the year 2002 to the year 2014, and this is the first time after the abrogation of Article 370. So this is a big movement for the entire BJP party as well, because they are eyeing these new seats which are in the Rajouri and Pooch districts, which are Muslim majority districts inside Jammu, and there are in the Kashmir Valley. 3 are in the Kashmir Valley. So as I told you, in the Kashmir Valley they have never been able to secure, but yes, if the Pahadis vote for BJP, then definitely it will be the first time ever the BJP will be having extra 3 seats in for the assembly elections. So BJP hopes to woo Pahadis who reside in these mountains and win these seats. The party included them in the ST list, fulfilling their decades-long demand earlier this year. So the party have actually fulfilled the demands of the regions of the people who have been residing in these regions in the Kashmir Valley. Okay, so let's see what the election will the result might say, but many of us are calculating that this might be a game changer for BJP, but may not be also. Okay, so according to a government survey, the number of Pahadi speaking people in Jammu and Kashmir is more than 10 lakh and 8.16% of erstwhile state's population. So it's a huge number of population. This might be a game changer for the entire party. But since this is the first time it is after abrogation of Article 370, so this might also be a setback, or might also be a setback for the entire BJP party. So this will give us a new insight into the idea of the party politics, the nature of vote bank politics, and everything that you need to study inside your political science. So okay. So we'll see how much the NC, the National Conference, and the India Alliance or the Congress Alliance get there. But mostly the context, the crux of the entire election scenario in the Jammu and Kashmir is that the PDP now it has come with a new phase, and let's see how the PDP performs and whether this new elections after the abrogation of 370 will make a big win for BJP, or will it turn out to be a big setback for BJP. Okay, so they have done everything. They have made all the calculations that these are the Muslim majority states, the Muslim majority dominated Jammu region, where they have only one seat which is for BJP, and the rest of the seats might be in it's hubbling between the moderates and a very weak level of gameplay. So we'll see what happens. So I hope if you are a political science enthusiast, if you are an election enthusiast, you will go through their article, and the election is quite live right now. If you are seeing from your television, you might be even able to see what the reporters and what the ground report is speaking to. But this is what I overall got out from entire thing. So I hope you liked today's session. If you have anything to write, please do comment down below. So till then, take care and all the best.